I've made from things that I find at home that you can make and play with your children or even at Playgroup. So first of all, I've got this one here and it's a posting toy, and I've made it out of a simple box that someone gave me a gift in, and I've got some random things that I found at home in here. So nothing complicated. And the reason for this is children like posting. Once they start getting that fine motor, and they're able to sit by themselves. So from 6 months, they're getting a bit more control. They might be able to post this thing in here. Now, until about 8 months, from about 6 months, they're developing this thing called object permanence, where they remember that something exists, even though they can't see it. But at 6 months, that's why peekaboo is so great, because every time you go like that, you really have disappeared and they think you're gone. And then you go, whoa, and you've magically appeared in front of them. So it's real, that reaction is real. So playing something like this, posting it in there, I've cut a hole in the back. So as they post it in there, they can't see it. So, where is it? But we can go, oh look, it's still there, check. So this can help with developing that fine motor control, which means being able to control where something's going, you're holding onto it, and putting it where you want it to be, but also with understanding that something still exists, even though you can't see it. So there's that beginning of memory. That one's tricky to get in, especially for, the legs get in the way. So for those older ones, like about 15 months, they've got the idea of object permanence, but they're still getting, some fine motor control, being able to manage things to fit in there. So when you post it in there, you're talking about what you're posting it in there, or they're posting it in there, and you're reminding them to check, see where it is. And you're talking about the art object, this is talking about its attributes. Oh, it's round, it's wood, makes a sound. You can talk about all that stuff as you're doing it. But the children usually have one focus, and it might be posting.
Yeah.
So you might want to talk about all the colours and the size, shapes, and they are not going to want to talk about it. So you've got to follow their lead. And they just want to post things in and take them out, post things in. That's where you go.
And that's great for in the car or anywhere.
Yeah.
So
this is
traveling.
This is a similar concept. I've just got a great big milk bottle and I've cut some holes in it so the children can post things in there. But this has now got a handle, so when they're a bit more mobile, they can post lots of things in there. And they can carry it around. Little hands can post at the top. They can post in the side.
Yeah.
Collect things, and it's still visible, so you can still check. They can still look down there to see where it's gone.